friends and followers, thanks for joining me. Welcome back. This is episode 2 of my new YouTube channel, Bits with Butler. If you didn't see episode 1, we talked about how you can calculate your calories and your macronutrients. So go back and watch that one, and then you can come back onto this one. So episode 2 of this, today we're going to cover my 5 top tips to make sure you have the best workout possible. So tip number 1 is going to be have a clear goal or goals. It's not enough to just go in a gym, walk around aimlessly and not really have any direction to what you're doing. You've got to really ask yourself the question of where do you want to be, what do you want to achieve, what do you want your end result to be, and then figure out how you're going to get there. But make sure you're specific. Maybe you're trying to get stronger. Let's say you've just started in the gym, you're able to currently bench press 50 kilograms for 10 reps. You want to be able to press 80 kilograms for 10 reps. Make sure this goal is realistic. Chances are with the right programming and the right direction in your training, you will be able to progress from a 50 kilogram bench press to an 80 kilogram bench press. Setting yourself a target of 100 kilograms when you're only just doing 50 kilograms is potentially not as realistic, and you may set yourself up for failure, which is just going to dishearten you along the way. I advise breaking your long-term goals into short-term goals, bite-sized goals. So you want to push your bench press from 50 kilograms up to 80 kilograms, or maybe your first target needs to be 55 kilograms. Work your way up to that point and then celebrate the success of getting there. Your next target can be to increase that to 60 kilograms. Focus your training around achieving that goal, achieve that goal, feel great about it. That is a victory in itself, a success. Let that drive you, because now you're going to try and get to 65 kilograms. Break it down into small bite-sized pieces. It will keep you more focused, and those victories along the way, they're worth so much. Tip number 2, have a plan. Don't be one of those people that just goes in the gym, uses machine A, B and C and expects to achieve their results. The machines don't want you to get the results, you have to want to. So if you have yourself a plan, it's going to give you more direction, it's going to give you more purpose with your training. But just make sure the plan's relevant to your goals. If you're wanting to run a marathon or you're wanting to improve your cholesterol levels, then are 10 sets of 10 on the bench press going to help you achieve your goals? Not necessarily. That plan is not relevant towards your goals. So make sure that they do stay relevant. If you want to run a marathon, you better get better at running. You'll need to do some research. To make your plan effective, you'll need to understand how to achieve your goals. So if your goals are weight loss, you'll need to do some research into how to eat to encourage weight loss and how to exercise to encourage weight loss. If you're trying to build muscle and you're trying to get as big as possible, do you understand hypertrophy and muscle building and the nutrients that are required and the type of stress that's required in the muscles in order to achieve that growth? Spend some time doing some research. Get some advice from the internet, get some advice from books, get some advice from people like me who can help you with these plans. Together we can make sure that we can get you a plan that is relevant and it is going to help you move towards your goals. Tip number 3 is to remove distractions. By distractions I mean those things that draw your attention away from what you should be doing onto something that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe that's a group chat you've got on WhatsApp that's just a little bit too lively. Remove these distractions where possible in order to get the best out of your workout. If you need to go into your workout and need to mute that WhatsApp group on your phone, or you need to keep your phone in your bag or in your locker so that it's not by your side, then do it. This is your time. Most of us get an hour, 3 to 4 times a week to exercise. You have to put everything into those hours for you to be able to reap the rewards. If you're there and you're being distracted and for 30 minutes of your half an hour you're on your phone or you're talking to people, you're not going to get the best out of that workout. Be honest with yourself and ask you what these distractions are and then cut them out of your life. Tip numero 4, get a good playlist. This is one that's completely overlooked. It's very personable to me. If I don't have the right playlist and I don't have the right music, I just can't get in my tunnel. I can't focus when I'm training. There are certain Slipknot songs and Limp Bizkit songs now that if I hear them, I just want to lift some iron. There's so many different places that you can get free music at the touch of a button. There's no excuse for not having an awesome playlist. Most of these things even offer playlists to download. Shit, I'll even tell you what my playlist is. I'll post the link to my Spotify playlist and you can listen to that. There's metal, there's drum and bass, there's some rap. I put that playlist on in my car on the way there. The whole way there, I'm just ready, I'm focused, I want to go and lift. Let me know if it works for you. Most phones have got Bluetooth and wireless headsets nowadays, so keep your phone in your pocket, keep your phone in your bag, whatever you need to do. Get that distraction out the way, but get them tunes going, ready for you to get that workout on the go. Tip number 5, write your workouts down. Get yourself a gym book, use your phone, use an app, but write it down. There's no way that you can remember every exercise with the weight and the reps and the intensity and the form and the rest, all of these different things, all of these variables that are so important to you progressing. You can't remember those in your head every time you go to the gym. If you go to the gym or running or whatever your forte is and you're doing the same thing every time you're going and you're expecting to change, you are insane by definition. Albert Einstein once said the definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect a different result. We're trying to change our body. Our body does not want to change. Our body is made in such a way that it wants us to hold fat in order to protect us through what it thinks are going to be harsh winters. You're trying to make your body use that fat as fuel. You're trying to build muscle in size that it doesn't need. You're trying to get stronger in movements that aren't really functional and aren't required in life. So if you aren't producing a stress that is harsh enough an environment for your body to have to adapt, then it won't. The best way to do that is to write down your workout. How many reps did I get on this weight? And you need to be driven from your soul. The next time I go in the gym, I'm getting more reps than that. If I can't get more reps than that, I'm going to match it and I'm going to get more next time. I'll match it, but I'll make sure my technique is better. I'll have less rest. I'll do a whole nother set. I'll do a 4th set of 8 reps. Something that's going to provide a harder environment for your body. So it has to overcome that challenge, that stimulus. It has to adapt. It has to get better. That's how you're going to build muscle. That's how you're going to get stronger. That's how you're going to get fitter. It's how you're going to get healthier. If you've listened to tip number 1 and tip number 2, then you've already got a plan that's relevant to your goals. If that plan's on paper, take that plan in the gym with you. You know what you're doing every time you go in the gym. You know what's expected of you, from you, in order to make you the best version of you that you can be. That was a lot of yous. Well, guess what? This is all on you. Nobody else can change you but you. I can give you all the advice in the world. I can tell you what to do. I can give you all the tools. There's no magic pill. You have to do this yourself. It's consistency. It's hard work. It's doing the same thing day in, day out. It's trying different things, trial and error. Does this work? No, it doesn't work. So what? It wasn't a waste of time. You needed to know that. Now try something different. You will find what does work. There's so much knowledge and information out there on the internet. People like myself, within apps, use this knowledge. Try different things. Variety is the spice of life. Find your spice. Bonus tip, tip number 6. If you feel like your workouts just aren't hard enough, you're trying to get stronger and you're not getting stronger right now, don't be downhearted by that. We can always make workouts harder. And one of my best tips for doing that, watch the clock. That's going to give you a better workout. Give yourself a time limit. I've got to get my shit together and I've got to get it done in 45 minutes. Well, I'm going to time my rest periods. Go as hard as you can on your set, time a rest period of 30 seconds, get ready for another set. That's going to be so much harder than sitting around, having a little scroll, perving on a few people in the gym. You time it, you're going to work harder before you're ready to work harder, which is going to create more stress in the body and you're going to have to adapt from it. And that's my 5 tips plus 1 bonus tip. If you've liked what you've seen today, if it's been helpful for you and if you want to see more, give the video a like, subscribe, follow, share, do what you need to do, support me. I'm going to try and keep putting this content out there for you. Give me your feedback, drop something in the comments if there's something you want to see specifically. But thank you. This has been episode 2 with Bits and Butler. See you next time.